It's not fair. These three words often make me angry because people use them like water. Oh, he's got a better paid job than me. It's not fair. The price of petrol has gone up. It's not fair. It would be easy to list many petty reasons why we use "it's not fair." However, useful context might be, it's not fair that black people are still struggling because of racism, or it's not fair that money can define success. The judgment was made in bias. It's not fair. The argument of "it's not fair" when others are simply more successful is petty, and it's ridiculous. It starts in childhood. It's not fair, he's got more sweets than me. Then, whenever we feel that we are not treated equally, we respond with, "It's not fair." It is possible that the person in a better position deserves an advantage through reasons we are unable to recognize. I want to go to the park today, but I can't because I have to go to work. It's not fair. You know, life does feel unfair sometimes. At times we can feel deeply sad at these strings of events that upset us with tragedy. It feels unfair that others we know seem to have a glorious life. We know the grass is not always greener, and yet we still say it's unfair. It's a childlike response to invoke the care and attention of others. It feels unfair that Jesus died on the cross. It's unfair that a murderer was set free and the crowd chose him over a hardened criminal. The torture he went through, now that was not fair. I'm by no means a politician, however, I can see that politicians can sometimes make decisions that are not fair too. It's not fair when children are abused. It's not fair when husbands beat their wives. It would be all too easy for me to list complaints of mine that I didn't think were fair. Perhaps before we state something is unfair, we should investigate a little further. Perhaps we just pray and ask God about this feeling of unfairness. We sometimes say it's not fair. And when someone says it's not fair to us, then we have to ask ourselves the question, is it fair? Today's first reading is Psalm 109. Help me, O Lord my God. Be not silent, O God of my praise, for wicked and deceitful mouths are opened against me, speaking against me with lying tongues. They encircle me with words of hate and attack me without cause. In return for my love, they accuse me, but I give myself to prayer. So they reward me evil for good and hatred for my love. Appoint a wicked man against him. Let an accuser stand at his right hand. When he is tried, let him come forth guilty. Let his prayer be counted as sin. May his days be few. May another take his offence. May his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. May his children wander about and beg, seeking food far from the ruins they inhabit. May the creditor seize all that he has. May strangers plunder the fruits of his toil. Let there be none to extend kindness to him, nor any to pity his fatherless children. May his posterity be cut off. May his name be blotted out in the second generation. May the iniquity of his fathers be remembered before the Lord, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. For he did not remember to show kindness, but pursued the poor and needy, and the broken-hearted, to put them to death. He loved to curse, let curses come upon him. He did not delight in blessing, may it be far from him. He clothed himself with cursing as his coat, may it soak into his body like water, like oil into his bones. May it be like a garment that he wraps around him, like a belt that he puts on every day. May this be the reward of my accusers from the Lord, of those who speak evil against my life. But you, O Lord my God, deal on my behalf for your name's sake. Because your steadfast love is good, deliver me. For I am poor and needy, and my heart is stricken within me. I am gone like a shadow at evening. I am shaken off like a locust. My knees are weak through fasting. My body has become gaunt with no fat. I am an object of scorn to my accusers. When they see me, they wag their heads. Help me, O Lord my God. Save me according to your steadfast love. Let them know that this is your hand. You, O Lord, have done it. Let them curse, but you will bless. They arise and are put to shame, but your servant will be glad. May my accusers be clothed with dishonor. May they be wrapped in their own shame as in a cloak. With my mouth I will give great thanks to the Lord. I will praise him in the midst of the throng. For he stands at the right hand of the needy one, to save him from those who condemn his soul to death. Today's second reading is from Esther, chapter 10. King Ahasuerus imposed taxes on the land, and on the coastlands of the sea, and all the acts of his power and might, and the full account of the high honour of Mordecai, to which the king advanced him, and they were not written in the book of Chronicles of the kings of Media and Persia. For Mordecai the Jew was second in rank to King Ahasuerus, and he was great among the Jews and popular with the multitude of his brothers, for he sought the welfare of his people and spoke peace to all his people. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.